we are never truly lost. Well, okay, sure, maybe we get turned around for a few days in the woods, where life just feels like it's getting the best of us, and everything's going wrong. And I'm Mike Martin, and I've stood right where you're standing, lost, beaten down, like nothing's ever gonna change. And that's why I built this camp. And that's why I'm inviting you to join me and all the members of this wild community. Because you know what, friend? It does get better. So come along with me into the wild and let me show you this awesome, unique skill set that lays within inside of you. With help from the land, we're going to unlock the steward that's inside each and every one of us that will lead the way out of the darkness and into healing. Here at the Camp of Healing on Project Mindfully Outdoors.
To live this life is to experience both pain and disappointments. And if you love the gift that you are given, which is your time to write your story here on this earth, then simply ask yourself, why not embrace life for what it truly is? There's a simple layer of sobering truth within that saying that Nietzsche coined. Because everything that happens and that comes along our path does so for a reason. Because to buy into this frame of mind is something that is very difficult for each of us to do, because it naturally goes against that simple order of things. When we have to walk the trail of pain and failure, we want to place the blame everywhere else and build a story around it in order to protect ourselves, because it's just simple. Yet the easiest road blocks us from the ability of letting things go. Building the rock that gets thrown in the backpack as we carry ourselves along, it causes us to go through life with this jaded sort of view of the world around us, and it blocks us from truly experiencing the joy and the blessings of this life that we claim we love so very much. Today's episode is brought to you by the solution to all of your gear storage and carrying needs, Evolution Outdoors. And if you find me trolling the banks of my favorite fisheries, or if you catch any of the upcoming fishing videos this season, you'll notice I'm using the Evolution Outdoors Drift Series sling. And I just love this setup. It's comfortable enough to wear all day. It's rugged enough to handle all the abuse that gets thrown at it. And it's even built with a rainfly inside of it. That way, when you get caught in stormier situations, your gear's going to stay nice and dry. This pack holds 3 trays, and it's presented with an open face that allows for easy access. There's plenty of pockets and holsters, and the Drift Series sling is really all that you need for a day out on the water. And the price point, it won't break the bank either. So click on the link in the show notes and check out not only the Drift Series, but all the solutions for carrying your tackle and all your gear this year at Evolution Outdoors. Hey, friend. It's Mike. And I want to thank you for tuning in to the 300th episode of Project Mindfully Outdoors. You know, it really blows my mind that we hit the 300 mark here today. And that couldn't have been done without you. So, if you find any value in the last 300 episodes of this podcast, and all the many more that lay ahead, then I invite you over to projectmindfullyoutdoors.co to sign up for the newsletter, which is jam-packed full of not only tips and tricks for the concrete world, but also ways to find inspiration to hit the field. And on the days in between this podcast, it's filled with special behind-the-scenes stories and everything else that I'm sure will add value to your journey. So I hope to see you there. And until next time, my friend, get out there in the wild. That's where the stillness and the adventure lie. See ya.